Hi there everybody, Ollie here, aka Secret Nimbus here, another episode of Crash Landing. So at the end of my last episode, I had taken a trip to one of the cities, the second city over there, to retrieve myself some big reactor components. And at the end of the last episode, I had been preparing some resources to build some of the missing components build some of the missing components that I need to finish off my big reactor. Now, what I'm going to get started on is, let me find a crafting station. That's what I'm looking for. There we go. Let me grab you real quick. What we're going to do is just plonk you down next to this chest here. I do need to finish off making all the buildings for these sections here. I haven't got around to that yet, but I'm sure I will eventually. It's not really on my high list of priorities right now. So let me just chuck in some steel and some graphite and some yellorium into there. So I've got this charcoal so that I can put it into the induction furnace when I need to. So I don't know why I've got Invar on me, but I just have. Let me just go check the induction smelter. Okay, grab some more steel, put in some more charcoal and some more iron, because why the hell not? Just so we've got plenty. Throw in some steel in there. So what we need to do first, let's go back to big reactors, is to start making myself, which apparently that's not going to work because I need to have things in here. First of all, what I need to do is make myself some more reactor casings. I need enough to basically make the frame. So let me grab that for now. I just want to see how much I'm going to need. So I want to do a little bit at a time. I don't want to waste any more steel than I have to. So that's the base that I need. And then I just need to go upwards. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just wondering how many... what's the word I'm looking for? How many fuel rods I can get into here? So I'm thinking maybe I could put in... how many fuel rods could I get in here actually? I'm just trying to figure this out. So, to be able to cool them as well. So, I've got to have this gap around the edge. So I need at least some cooling. So what I could probably do is have three fuel rods going upwards in the middle and then have cooling either side. I'm not really too worried about efficiency, to be honest. Let me grab my jetpack out real quick so I can do some work that requires me to get a little bit higher. So let me do that. So that is going to be 4 high at the moment. I want this to at least go 5 high. So let me make some more. So let's grab some more like so. So let me do one more on there. And then we need to 1, 2, 3, and 4. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Oops, a daisy. I did not want to do that. There we go. Let's grab you up. I think I need to go one more with that. So how many more big reactor casings do I need? So I need 3, 6, 9, 10. Okay, that's not too many. 1, 2, 3. That should be more than enough in theory. Let's try this out. So oops, a daisy. Should be fine. I'll just dig it out in a second. There we go. So that is, yep, I've got 2 spare, which is not too bad at all. So I managed to get a fair amount from the city, and that's going to complete the reactor. So let me clear all them out, as I don't want to be turning them into reactor casings anymore. So let's put that away. I also need reactor glass, so let's start putting you in. Then I'll show you what I've got to do in a second. Also, let's put my camel pack back on, as I don't really need to get up high anymore. So I'm going to leave that middle bit free so I can put the reactor fuel rods down. And then we're just going to fill all this up with reactor glass so we can see inside, which is very nice indeed. There we go. Marvellous. So that is that almost done. What we also need is, if we have a look in here, I need a reactor power tap. Reactor access port is always handy. Reactor controller. So I think I need all these bits and bobs. So let me get that in. So controller can go in the middle. Access port can go to the left of it. Power tap can go that side. Marvellous. And then we just need to fill the rest of this up with reactor glass. There we go. So it's almost done. Last thing we need to do in terms of constructing things is to create 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not going to be that many. Oh, I haven't got my jetpack on, because what I'm going to need to do is fly up here. I suppose what I could do is have fuel rods going up there, 2 and 3, and then have... That could work. So I could have fuel rods coming up there, and then have resonant. She's saying that I don't really want this reactor glass in here right now, as that is actually I need to fill this in with resonant ender, which I'll show you why in a second. But that could work out quite well. So I've got 2 fuel rods coming up the middle, and then what I basically need to do now is to cap those 2. So I've got fuel rods going up the inside, and then what I need to do to cap that off is a fuel wherever it is. Can't find it. Great. What I'm looking for, not power tap, not rednet port, not computer port, not coolant port, control rod, that's what I'm looking for. Oh yes, I need to make some LX3, I need to make some expansion cards. Okay, that's not fun. Hopefully I've got some handy somewhere, which I highly doubt I do. Oh, I've got 7 unassembled PCBs. Oops, a daisy. I just realised I've still got my jetpack on, which is not fun. Do I have enough stuff? Of course I don't. So how many do I need? So I'm going to need 2 of these control rods. Shame they didn't have any at the city, because I need to basically make some logic. I need to make some printed circuit boards, which is going to require me to make capacitors and transistors, which is slightly annoying. So let me grab. I need lightning plant seeds, and I need. There we go. There's lightning plant seeds. Yeah, make. Yeah, lightning plant seeds, and I need creeper plant. I don't need squid seeds, don't I? There we go, squid plant seeds. Marvellous. So I need to make some more capacitors real quick. I need enough to make 2. I need to make enough to make several expansion cards. Let me just have a quick look at the recipe again. So I need to make an LX. So I need to make 6 altogether. So I need to make enough capacitors and transistors to make all of that. So I think I might have to flick away for a second while I do this. So let me grab some bone meal so I can start turning my seeds into what's what I'm looking for? Start turning my bone meal into seeds even. It's roughly obviously 2 bone meal per seed, and then I need to start using my compression chamber. So this is going to take me a little while. So I'm just going to be right back, turn all this like so, start turning this into seeds. Let me just grab a few stacks of bone meal. Start breaking seeds like so. Get rid of that one. There we go. That's the wrong one. I wanted lightning plant seeds. So how many am I going to need? I need 24 for unassembled PCB. I think that's right. So I need 6. I need 6 printed circuit boards altogether, and they require 3 each. So I need 18 of each capacitors and transistors. Okay, so that's not too bad. Let me. God damn it, get on the floor. There we go. So this won't take too long, really. I've just got to get it in the compression chamber in a second. So I've only got to get 18 altogether, I think. Shouldn't take too long. Where the hell did that go? Did I not, like, right-click it enough times? There we go. That's double up that time. Sometimes I just don't... I don't think I bone meal it enough, so it doesn't quite break into 2, which is very frustrating. There we go. So we're up to 10 already. Oh, and this one went flying somewhere. So this is the fun bit. Like I said, I might flick away in a second and do this for the 2 of them, especially as I've got to do it through the compression chamber as well. So what I'm going to do, I will craft up these printed circuit boards, and I'll be right back once I'm ready to crafting the control rods. So I'll see you in a moment. Okay guys, so I'm back. So I have finished making all of my transistors, so that's not right. I want to do that, that's better. And then also all of my capacitors, and then I need to make 6 printed circuit boards, fantastic. Now what I've also started doing is making myself some fluxed electrum. I think that should be enough to make all of the expansion cards I want to. I also need to make some, what's the word I'm looking for, plastic sheets. So now, in theory, I should be able to make 2 LX100 expansion cards, and then I also need to make, here we go, so there we go. I think that's going to be everything, so let me put that all in place. There we go, 1 LX300 and another LX300, fantastic. So we've got all the expansion cards that we need, so we just need to be able to make 2 reactor control rods. So I will need some extra reactor casing, sorry, although I think I need 8 altogether, so I may as well just make some from scratch. So let me make 2 more of you, there we go. And then we also need to make the reactor control rod. So 1, 2, in goes you. I also need some graphite. There we go. Put these around like so, and then we make 1. And I need to put the second expansion card in there. 1 and 2 reactor control rods. Fantastic. So that's all done. Let's fly up here and put them down. So they can go on top of the fuel cells, top of the fuel rods, sorry. So we're essentially making a kind of nuclear reactor here. I don't know really the science behind this big reactor, but it's like a pseudo-nuclear reactor. So what do we need to do now? So I think what we need to do next is start to melt down some resonant ender so we can use it as cooling. Now I need to figure out how much I need. So let me put all that charcoal away as I don't really need it anymore. And then put some stuff away in this chest here, such as plastic sheets. Don't need to put steel and stuff in there. The rest of you can stay over here for now. The Yellorium needs to keep on me. There we go. So let me just fly up there really quick and have a quick peek of how many I'll need. So I need 7 buckets of resonant ender altogether, I think, to cool this down. So what I'm going to need to do is, I need some buckets. So let me grab buckets. Do I have any spare? Well, buckets of water, which I'm just going to put away in my drum here. There we go. And I'm also going to put my camera back on temporarily. So what I'm going to need to do next is take some of these ender pearls. So that'll make 4, that'll make 8. So I need to put 4 away, and that should, in theory, make 7 buckets of resonant ender altogether. So let me start melting it down using the magma crucible. Fantastic. So we've got some more flux electrum there. We also need to make some more pyrotheum up at some point. Don't need to do it right away. So this is slowly making resonant ender. So what I'm going to need to start doing is filling up buckets like so. So we've almost got another 1,000. There we go. So what I can then do is put this on my hotbar and start to put this inside of my big reactor. So what I'm going to need to do is fly up here. Let me put the jetpack on temporarily so we can go whoop. Oops, so daisy, fly down, and then I'm going to go put the first one there. I want to leave a gap at the top because that is going to be where I put some more reactor glass down to finish off the big reactor. So I need to make sure that the resonant ender goes 1 down from the top. Let's put all these ender pearls in, and then we're going to refill 2 more buckets. There we go, and repeat the process. So let's fly up here. Oh, let's not jump in the resonant ender, that would be a good idea. Put a bucket down there, and then we just need to do the 3 on this side, and we are dandy. Fantastic. So can I fill up? Yeah, I've still got 3 buckets left, so we'll fill up 2 buckets here. I'll come back in just a second and grab the last bucket, so that'll be grand. So we'll put 1 there, 1 there, so that's almost full, just 1 bucket to go. And then I'm getting thirsty as well, so I better make this quick. Oops, a daisy. Let's fill up this last bucket with resonant ender before I get heat stroke. So we'll fly up here and put you down. I need to get some reactor glass on me, so let's grab you quick. There we go, reactor glass, and then this should, in theory, finish off the big reactor, which would be nice. There we go, 1, 2, and 3, and that, now that you can see it's all gone different, that basically is implying that we've actually constructed the big reactor. So it's all in place. So we've got core fuel. So everything's looking pretty good. So what we're going to need to do now is in the access port, we're going to drop in some Yellorium fuel, which has actually filled up the core fuel status. So we're at 100%, which is marvelous. And then what we need to do now is actually turn the damn thing on. So let's activate the reactor and let's see how this goes. So how's everything looking? So it's heating up a fair bit, but we are generating 2,500 redstone flux per tick, which is pretty good actually. That's not bad for a big reactor. Better than the first ever big reactor ever made. And that is filling up nice and fast. So 2,500 redstone flux per tick. I can't remember how much. I think these does it tell me how much the ender generators produce? Ender generator. Doesn't tell me how much they produce, but I'm fairly sure these only produce 80 redstone flux per tick. So basically I've gone from producing 80 redstone flux per tick all the way up to 2,500. So that has significantly fuel reactivity. That's pretty good. Using 0.04, so 0.05 millibuckets of fuel per tick, which is not too bad. Only 0.2% has been depleted, so we can just deactivate the reactor for now. That will keep filling up for a little while longer until that just becomes fully deactivated, and it will just store it, which is quite nice. So let's slow him right down. So I just want to deactivate that for now. I don't need to use it right at this second. I'm just going to deactivate the fuel buffer. So sorry, the energy buffer is still going to fill up very slowly as it's kind of clocking down, and then as you can see, so we've actually managed to produce in those few seconds almost 3 million redstone flux per tick. So that's pretty goddamn good. That's fairly successful. So what we really need to do now is just produce some way of transporting the power from there over to here, and I think the way I'm probably going to do that will be with hardened energy conduits. Let me go eat something quick because I'm getting a little bit peckish. Here we go, let's have a deluxe cheeseburger. Not just an ordinary cheeseburger, but a deluxe cheeseburger. For those of you that live in the UK, you would probably think that a deluxe cheeseburger would be some kind of like M&S cheeseburger. But for those of you in the States, you won't get that joke. It's just the way that they... it's a company called Marks and Spencer's in this country, and basically their food adverts are essentially just food porn. The way they advertise them, it's disgusting, but also at the same time, makes my mouth water every time I see them. But... that's me digressing a wee bit. So what was I going to do? Oh yeah, let me have a look at energy conduit. It always helps if I don't spell it energy conduit. So let me try that again. Energy conduit. Here we go. So I'm probably going to use hardened energy conduits just because redstone might be slightly too expensive. So I need to make leadstone ones first, which makes 6 of them. And then I just need to... Actually, saying that, once I've got the hardened glass, which I need to make from obsidian, so what I really need to do to produce some redstone... So how full are these? These are totally full now, which is a good thing. So what I need to do is, let me grab a... Whoops-a-daisy. Let me grab a bucket of lava out of here. Put it underneath there again. I also need some cobblestone. Some of my pattern stuff. There we go. Fill you back in. There we go. So that is going to be producing cobblestone again. And what I need to do is, so I think one of you guys suggested this, and it's something I've been meaning to get around to doing, is to, let me grab a fluid duct and pneumatic servo. Fluid duct, there we go, pneumatic servo. And what I'm going to do is, so let me install the pneumatic servo there, get my wrench you outwards. So that is going to start filling that up with lava. And what I'm going to need to do is grab myself a hopper. Do I have one over here? I do have a hopper. Marvellous. I could really do with putting that up one higher, actually. So let me destroy you. I know it's wasting lava, but it's not the end of the world. Let me do that there instead, and then... Oops-a-daisy, I've just realised I need to fly upwards quickly. Here we go. So let me attach you to there. So that is going to start filling that up with lava. That's a bit better. I'm also going to need to, oops-a-daisy, change that over to a camelback. And what I'm going to put is a hopper underneath there. There we go. So that's going to start generating some excess lava, and then what I'm going to need, this is just what I'm going to be using to create obsidian, basically, which I can then use to make hardened glass, because obsidian is probably the hardest part of the hardened glass, because I need to combine obsidian with lead, and obsidian is obviously lava and water. So what I'm going to need is, what am I looking for? I need some blocks of seared stone, really. But apparently I don't have that, so I'm going to make do with some cobblestone temporarily. So let me grab my golden bag of holding, which apparently I've put away. So let me grab some cobblestone like so. What I'll probably do, what I'm going to show you what I'm going to do, basically, to produce obsidian. So let me grab some water. Now the way they produce obsidian is, let me fly up there real quick. Oops, just realised I'm getting thirsty as well, which is not good. So let's put that cobblestone down. So what we want to do is build some cobblestone around here. Like I said, I'm going to replace these blocks with, these will be seared cobblestone once I've made some more. But basically for now, what I'm going to do is put water over the top. So as soon as enough as soon as enough lava goes into there, so for example, if I cheat a little bit and artificially boost it to take some lava out of there and put it into there, what that'll do is it'll turn it into obsidian, and then the obsidian will be sucked out by the hopper, and all I really need to do is just grab a chest. There we go. I really need to fill up my camel pack, and then if we grab a chest like so, put the chest down, and that'll just pull out obsidian and we'll make obsidian. So fantastic. So just set up that little system just to round off the episode. I'm going to drink some water quick while I end it off. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Do 1 and a 2 and a 3. And then finally, there we go, full camelback, very nice. So yeah, that's going to make me my obsidian, so I can literally just leave that going. It will make obsidian very slowly. Like I said, I can artificially boost that just by transferring some lava across. So I could just like grab lava, shove it in there, make some obsidian. And then as it kind of produces its own lava in, well, what am I looking for? So as it produces, as this crucible here produces its own lava, it'll just start chucking it into this stone barrel, and then as soon as enough, so 1,000 millibuckets of lava, it'll make obsidian. So that's a nice little automated system. So hopefully that's all ready for the next episode, where I can kind of start connecting things up with redstone energy conduits, which will be quite nice, so we can make some of them. But that's going to be the end of the episode for now. As always, guys, don't forget to comment and like if you've enjoyed the episode. Oh yeah, and also you may have noticed that this video is in 60 frames per second, so if you hadn't, so I think from now on all my videos are going to be in 60 FPS, which is quite nice, so it should all look lovely and silky smooth. As you can see in the top left hand corner, which I've just shown on, Crash Landing, being a very small mod pack, does run quite nicely at 60 FPS, unlike Test Pack Please Ignore, where I've had to try and install Optifine, try and get it to run more likely at 60 FPS, but this is a nice mod pack, it does it quite nicely. So just that little reminder, in case you missed it, this video was in 60 FPS. Hopefully you guys noticed. But that, again, this is the end of the episode. As always, don't forget to comment and like if you enjoyed it. Apart from that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.